Hello, Virgo, and welcome back to the Mirrored Veil Tarot. Today we'll be reading for the week of July 8th through the 15th. Virgo, I'll be reading for you and for the person in your energy. We'll be pulling 2 Celtic crosses and clarifiers to see what is going on with you and your person. First, let's start by setting silent, mindful intention and cleansing the cards. Okay, Virgo, let's see what's going on with you for the week of July 8th through the 15th. Okay, at the heart of the matter, 3 of Wands, waiting for your ships to come in. Crossing you is the 7 of Pentacles, reflecting on all the hard work that's gotten you to where you currently are. The root of the matter, King of Pentacles. Really focusing on your finances right now. Recent past, the High Priestess. Crowning you is the Death card. Some changes are happening near future. Queen of Swords. Your energy is the 3 of Cups. Okay. Celebrations. Your person's energy is the Queen of Wands. Hopes and fears, 2 of Pentacles. Having options, having a fear of picking the wrong choice. Final outcome, King of Swords. Bottom of the deck energy, the Moon. Yeah, I can see that clearly. Whatever is going on here, you're trying to hide something. Moving in secret is what this is giving. All right, for the person in your energy, the heart of the matter is the Sun card. Crossing them is the High Priestess, which is in your recent past. Curiouser and curiouser, Virgo. All right. The root of the matter for them is 6 of Wands. Some kind of victory or celebration. Recent past. 10 of Wands. Heavy burdens. Crowning them is the Emperor. You both have major arcana. crowning you. Near future. Nine of Wands. Their role, Justice. Your role, Wheel of Fortune. Hopes and fears, Three of Pentacles. Final outcome. Yeah. Four of Swords, resting. What is going on, Virgo? Do I need to call you out? Is this... Okay, bottom of the deck energy for them is the Ace of Cups. The universe is moving you forward. You are clearly hiding something. All right. I'm not going to assume anything until we see what the cards have to say, because the cards don't lie. Cards don't lie, Virgo. All right, waiting for your ships to come in. Quite a few threes in here. Clarify this Three of Wands with Eight of Wands. The Hanged Man. Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, I can see why you're kind of like in this Hanged Man energy, because you've got these fast messages, like something coming through super fast, and it's like it requires your attention right away and you need to make a decision right now. But then you've also got this like dichotomy of this very slow moving, purposeful energy, which that's you, Virgo. You know, you don't do anything half-assed. You think everything through. But you're reluctant to make a decision on anything. You're just kind of like standing here waiting. Not quite in limbo, but it feels that way. It's not limbo because you making a decision would get you out of it. But you're just kind of like looking at... You're taking stock of your monies. Is this a new job situation? A new job offer? Let's clarify the Seven of Pentacles with the King of Wands. There's that heavy burden that was in your person's recent past. Ten of Wands. And the Empress. Yeah, you're giving birth to something new. You want to. But it's almost like duty and obligation are calling to you. Okay, so you want to step out and break free of this duty and obligation that you're feeling, that slow moving energy. You know that it's worked for you in the past, but there's something that has been nagging at you to try something different, to branch out, maybe to get more creative. Okay, let's clarify this King of Pentacles. It's the root cause of your issue. Clarified by Knight of Wands, Five of Wands, Four of Wands, lots of wands. Yeah, you're fighting to break free from this structure. Like maybe it's, again, maybe it's a job, a passion project. Maybe it's a person that like your family wouldn't approve of, your friends wouldn't approve of. Whatever it is, it's something that you feel very strongly about. All right, your recent past, the High Priestess. Let's clarify that with the Five of Cups, the Emperor. There's the Emperor and the Empress and the Devil. Okay. My mom used to tell me that, now, mind you, I was raised Catholic. I consider myself a recovering Catholic. But, of course, growing up in a Roman Catholic household, there was a lot of talk about God and the devil. And she would say that the Lord leads and the devil pushes. And that's how you can tell the difference between what path you're supposed to take. And I feel like that's exactly where you're at right now. The Lord leads and the devil pushes. And you have a big decision to make. You intuitively know which one you should choose. You're looking at the past. You're looking at the past, at things that have, gone wrong, things that haven't worked out for you. Kind of mourning what could have been, knowing that when you turn around, you're going to have to choose between these two. One that's clearly your counterpart, and one that clearly is not, even though this might look like a lot more fun, a lot more passionate, a lot more of what you think you want. And this one is more of what you actually need. Needs and wants and needs. Your intuition, you use that in order to make this decision. Or you used it to help guide you, but you still clearly haven't made the decision yet. All right, crowning you is the Death card. It looks like if you don't make this decision, if you don't make it soon, the universe is going to choose for you. Because change is crowning you, and you know it. You know it's coming. You can feel it in your bones. All right, clarify this Death card with Ace of Wands, Seven of Wands, so many wands, Ace of Cups. Yeah, exactly. Okay, so this is just clarifying. Like, you're standing your ground. You're just kind of like waiting for things to just happen here for you. But you have this choice between passion and real love here. And, it's easy for me to look at the cards and be like, well, of course, but I don't know what all this is. Like, sometimes that looks like a lot of fun. Sometimes it's awfully tasty, He looks old and stuffy, but you're the Empress. You're worthy of an emperor, not the devil. Sometimes the devil's got a big, hard, well, not a cup of love, that's sure. Okay, so let's clarify this Queen of Swords with Three of Swords. I was hoping that wouldn't come up, but Virgo, I'm going to have to call you the fuck out now. You realize this, right? Why are you doing this to me? Why are you making me the bad guy? I'm just the messenger. I'm not taking on the bad guy hat for you. No, not for you, not for anybody. But the cards are calling you the fuck out, so I'm going to have to. The truth is going to come out. Yeah. Three of Swords, Four of Pentacles, Two of Cups. Yeah. You're bored, Virgo. You're bored. And here you are. You're already with your counterpart. You're with them. With this new person, they look awfully appetizing. And in your boredom, you have stopped paying attention to the person that's in your life. You're holding all your cookies. And you're flirting with disaster. And it's going to come to an end. All good things do. All bad things do too. Everything comes to an end. Clarify this Three of Cups with Two of Wands, Knight of Swords. What did I say? The Tower. You got the Tower card and the Death card here. You've been fucking around. You are finding out. Virgo, why? Because you're bored? Because you're thirsty? You got this person here who loves you, who's good for you. Do you wanted that tall drink of water? Your person, their energy is the Queen of Wands, clarified by Page of Swords, Strength card. Yeah, they know. You're thinking they didn't know, but they know. Your hopes and fears, you've been juggling. You're afraid that this devil may cry guy, girl, that's all exciting and new, and you know, they've got the best alkaline water, whatever. You're afraid they might be juggling you. Let's find out. Clarified by Four of Swords, the World, the Hermit. Well, it looks like they've got their secrets too. Regardless, you're going to have to, you're going to end up having to heal from this mess that you're making. It's so unlike you, Virgo, to make messes like this. It's very unlike you. What happened? What brought you here? Right. Final outcome. That King of Swords. The truth will out. Clarified by the Lovers, the Hierophant, and the Page of Wands. Yeah, you fell victim to a charmer. You fell victim to a charmer. And you let that come in between you and your divine partner. This person, all they can offer you is toxicity. You know? A mature person doesn't come in and try and break up an established relationship. And, you know, if passion is the reason, that's not a good enough reason to hurt someone in your life, you know, who really cares about you. Bottom of the deck is the Nine of Pentacles, which, you know, that is Virgo energy. Maybe you're tired of being tied down and you just want to be single for a while, and this person reminded you of what it was like to be single. But your person found out. All right, the heart of the issue for your person is the Sun. So sometimes the Sun is a happy, freedom, childlike happiness card, and sometimes the Sun is You did not put on enough SPF 40 and you got a sunburn now. And sometimes sunburns can turn into skin cancer. Let's see what kind of sun this is. Clarify the sun with being left out in the cold. The Two of Swords. The King of Cups. You've been cold to this person. Cold. You left them out in the cold. You made them feel like an option. And they found out the truth, and it's burning a hole in their brain. Because you were the one. You were it for them. Crossing them is the High Priestess. They're intuitive as well. You know, when you have your divine partner, it's almost like you guys share a brain. So when you step out, they feel it. They feel it. It's almost like they're there too. Clarify that. Yeah, the Magician. Seven of Swords. Three of Cups. As above, so below. They called in karma. They're moving on. It feels like they're moving on while they're in the house with you. You put them in a third-party situation. You made them feel like an option. Your divine partner should never be an option. You know how lucky you are to have found... No, you know what I am? I'm going to tell you because that's what you're here for. You tuned in, and this is the message that the universe has for you, is that, you know, you know how lucky you are to have found your divine partner this lifetime, you know? Not everybody does. It's not a guarantee. You had somebody who came in to try and help you with things. Maybe this is the thing they were supposed to help you with. You know? Just say no to fuck boys and fuck girls. Well, you'll learn that lesson. It's clear. Clear as day. It's coming for you. All right. The root of the matter for your person is the Six of Wands. Clarify that with the Two of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles, the Four of Pentacles. Yeah, they're holding on to their money. They're holding on to their resources. They're not giving you shit. They are moving very deliberately, very slowly. They're actually taking on all of your qualities. This slow moving, slow acting, you know, very methodical. I'm surprised that you don't have more respect for that. All right, their recent past, this huge burden. Yeah, the burden of truth. Clarified by the Moon, Temperance, and the Ten of Cups. Yeah. All this shady shit that you've been doing. They wanted to try and work things out. They wanted this Ten of Cups for them. This happy home has now turned into this huge burden that they had to trudge their way through. Crowning them as the Emperor. Clarified by Ace of Cups, Page of Swords, the Two of Wands. Yeah, they are keeping an eye on you. They can't help it. You're their person. They don't want to have to start over new. They will. They're looking back on everything. They're taking inventory of everything. They're looking at, did I say this wrong to Virgo? Did I say that wrong to Virgo? I know that they didn't like it when I did this. They didn't like it when I did that. Like I chew too loudly. Did I snore too much? Did I leave my socks in the living room and that's why they did this? Like they're looking at everything, Virgo. Everything. Near future, yeah, they're going to take inventory. They're going to realize, like, they're going to get to a healing point and be like, you know what? These are my values. These are my characteristics. These are the things that I bring to the table. When they realize that, uh-oh, you got to watch out. All right, clarify this Nine of Wands with Ten of Pentacles, the Fool. Yeah, they are surveying that. They're going to be surveying that battlefield. They're going to be like, oh, no. I was that 10 of Cups for them. I was that 10 of Pentacles for them. And you know what? I'm going to take my Cups of Love and I'm going to take my 10 of Coins and I'm going to start over. And with as slowly and methodically as they're moving, they won't look back. They won't look back. Their energy is justice. Clarify that with not looking back. What did I say? 8 of Cups, the Star card, and the 5 of Wands. They're going to fight. They're going to fight for their wish fulfillment. And it won't be with you. You're rolling this, the Wheel of Fortune. Clarify that with, yep, 2 of Cups, the Hermit, Queen of Cups, yeah. It's moving on. It's pushing you out. This is over. You know, it's moving you from this lover scenario into hermit mode where you can reflect on your actions, your behavior. You're being pushed out, being phased out. Hopes and fears for your person, 3 of Pentacles. Clarify that with the World Strength card, the Page of Pentacles. Yeah, they were hoping that you guys could work things out. Like, maybe they offered to go to therapy with you and you were like, no, I'm not going to talk about our private life and our private matters with some stranger. You would do little things to, like, just keep them on the line a little bit longer, but they're tired of being breadcrumbed by you. Four of Swords is their final outcome. Clarify that with the Hanged Man, the Queen of Wands, the 4 of Wands. Yeah. They're going to be going and doing some deep healing, deep rest, deep thinking. They're going to stay still for a long, long time. So long that you're going to almost forget that they were ever there. And then all of a sudden they're just going to pop out of nowhere and you're going to see them happy. That's their karma. They're going to get a chance at happiness, marriage, love, stability. That's what's in the cards for your person. And karma's coming in quick for you. Virgo, why? Why do you make me read these things? Man, I almost don't want to post this video, but that's what came through. Cards don't lie. They told on you today. You know, you gotta treat people the way that you want to be treated. You want good things in life? You know, you are working hard. You take care of a lot of things. You didn't take care of the person that the universe gave you. Why? Because you're bored? Because you got used to your daily lives and how everything typically pans out for you, you know, like, oh, on Tuesdays we eat meatloaf. Well, you know, switch it the fuck up. Go get some burgers. Go do something fun with your person. Don't put them in a third party situation because you're bored, because you want some excitement. You know, juggling people is the best way to get some bad karma. Yeah, I mean, here you are, you're juggling people, and your person, they're going to move on to somebody else. While you're still going to be wondering what this devil may cry boy or girl is gonna, if they're gonna step up or not. And they don't. Virgo, I wish I had a better story for you this week, but that's what the cards delivered. I'll see you next week. We'll see how the story is gonna progress for you, or hopefully some good changes will be coming your way. In the meantime, like, share, subscribe, and stay blessed, Virgo. I'll see you next week.